This is a high-performance, high-fuel consumption SUV with an on-road price of about $22,000. And today we're taking a look at the 2026 Xing to see whether it's worth considering and what its strengths and weaknesses are. The vehicle is 4,795mm long with a 2,845mm wheelbase. And the Xing is currently being sold simultaneously as 2024, 2025, and 2026 models. The 2026 model in front of us has two main changes. First, it switches to a dual large-screen center console, and second, the 2.0T engine sees a power increase to 272 horsepower. The 2026 model is offered in 3 trims, 2 with dual-zone climate control and 1 with 4-zone climate control, with current on-road prices at roughly $21,000, $22,500, and $24,000 respectively. In terms of power, the 272 horsepower and 400 Nm of torque sound very exciting on paper, but in real-world driving the tuning is still on the smooth and gentle side. Looking only at its 0 to 100 km/h acceleration time of just over 7 seconds. It has more than enough power reserve for daily driving and delivers it in a steady, continuous way, but the immediacy of throttle response, downshift decisiveness, and the intensity of the pushback feeling still can't quite match the 258 horsepower high output 2.0 TBV version. Though compared with Volkswagen's 380 series models, it can definitely hold its own. Of course, this also needs to be considered in the context of its price, because in the roughly $21,000 $25,000 range, compared with a 1.5T CR-V, a 1.5T Tiguan, or a slightly more expensive Envision Plus, the Xing really can be described as high performance. So the key question becomes whether you can accept the high fuel consumption that comes with that performance. It performs reasonably well only on highways or uncongested national roads, where with a light foot it can sometimes dip below 7 liters per 100 kilometers. But once you enter the city, fuel consumption quickly climbs to around 10 liters per 100 kilometers. And over long-term ownership, most real owners report a combined average stabilizing between 9, 5 and 10 liters per 100 kilometers. It also requires premium fuel, which works out to a fuel cost of over 10 cents per kilometer. Aside from the higher fuel consumption, everything else is quite good. The chassis feels tight, integrated, and resilient, with crisp responses and strong support that inspires confidence even during aggressive driving. In terms of exterior design, there was a period when the grille was changed to a very full, rounded shape that many people criticized as unattractive, and the 2026 model has now been adjusted again, with a more dimensional upper section and a lower section featuring a sharp corner design, connecting to the headlights on both sides. Holographic headlights are standard, along with automatic headlights and adaptive high and low beams. And the exterior mirrors all come with automatic folding and driver assistance functions. Aside from keyless entry, all 2026 trims come standard with a mobile phone digital key. All 3 trims also ride on 20-inch wheels, though pairing 20-inch rims with 245 width tires does look a bit underwhelming visually. Opening the trunk, the opening height reaches 100 centimeters, the width is 73 centimeters, and cargo capacity is 562 liters, and with the rear seats folded down, the floor is relatively flat. In terms of value retention, looking at 3-year-old examples of the 238 horsepower high-output version, current market prices are generally around $14,000. Next, let's get inside and take a look at the interior. For used cars, Dongchetti is a large and reliable platform to buy from, and during major promotions, buyers can receive incentives of about $1,400, with weekly chances to win prizes like a $140,000 Tesla. And selling a car there doesn't require listing fees, just a small service charge. Inside the cabin, the standard interior is light brown leather, while the vehicle in the video is optioned with a dark coffee-colored suede material. The sense of luxury and overall seating comfort are beyond question, though a slight downside is that the lower portion of the center console feels a bit bulky. And when you adjust to an ideal driving position, legroom doesn't feel especially expansive. Even the top trim version comes with a front passenger leg rest, but in reality the passenger space makes it hard to fully stretch out. The leather-wrapped steering wheel uses manual adjustment, and behind it is a 12.3-inch full digital instrument cluster. The highlight comes when you look to the right, where there are dual 14.6-inch displays running Geely's latest Link family infotainment system, which is considered among the top tier of usability for gasoline vehicles today. In addition to its own ecosystem, it supports Huawei HiCar, Xiaomi, and OPPO connectivity, but it does not support Apple CarPlay. The front passenger display is far more usable than the previous embedded small screen, with a larger size, less glare, and no need to look downward. Finally, in the rear seats, the 2,845mm wheelbase is actually larger than that of many midsize SUVs. And with my height of 160 centimeters, once the front seat is set, I can easily cross my legs in the back without any issue. The seat cushions are wide, the seat back angle offers a large range of adjustment, and the center floor hump is very small, so overall rear seat space and comfort are excellent. To sum up, if you're looking for a vehicle that isn't limited to city commuting, want broad usability and plan to keep it long term, this is indeed a solid choice. But if it's mainly for daily commuting with a fairly high mileage, then given its fuel consumption characteristics, that's something you'll need to seriously consider.